Received a call from a customer here the other day, and he said, "Hey, I'd like to return my CPS." And I said, "Okay, would you mind me asking why?" And he said, "Yeah, it won't seat primers consistently." I said, "Okay, would you like me to help you out with that?" Because most of the time it's just a little operator error that actually every time it's been operator error that causes the problem. He said, "No, I'm just really angry with this thing and I want to send it back." I said, "Okay." So I've got it sitting right here. I've got a brand new inline fabrication mount, and we're going to get this thing mounted up, and we're going to test just how consistently this unit can seat primers. And we're going to be doing some 6.5 PRC, so I'll grab the appropriate shell holder for that. Inside that customer's box was a small primer. Looks like a CCI 450 or a 400 or something. Doesn't he know that it's illegal to ship hazmat? So he illegally shipped me a primer. But this particular primer is probably worth $100 right now, so I think I'll take it. I'll put it right over here. First thing we're going to do is check the primer pockets. Now this is once fired brass. Alright, so we're 127 thousandths deep for sure. Okay. It's here so far. 1.5 thousandths of variance in the pockets. And this is once fired ADG brass. Let's see what kind of depth we've got here. Now that we've got our adjustment, grab another piece of brass here, put our collar back on. Okay, we're about 4 thou on that one. So once we get it set up, we should be able to hit a solid number. So I think I kind of like 4 thousandths below flush. I think we're going to go with that. Now remember, this is a brand new CPS here, so it's not been broke in at all, and it'll drift across the first few cases. But let's just take a look here. Here's case number 1. Well, I don't know, folks. This so-called inconsistent seating doesn't seem like we're having the same problem, does it? Because so far we are within the variance that existed in the primer pockets. And 5. So, I mean, we are within the tolerance that was there on the primer pockets. Well, I think that's pretty conclusive there, folks. Now, this CPS is brand new, and because it's new, the tolerance stack in all of the components here needs some break-in time. And as the CPS gets subjected to cycles, it'll break in and it'll get more consistent over time. So it takes maybe 500 primed cases, and if it's a really tight primer pocket, it might take fewer than that. It might be completely broken in within a couple of hundred primed cases. But as that gets broken in, then your consistency of all these mating surfaces will get broken in together, and the consistency that you see will increase. And so I would expect it to get better from here. And as you saw, we were able to prime these 10 cases within the level of variance that we saw in the primer pocket depths themselves. And that's obviously a good thing. That's what we're going for. So, very obviously, the CPS, there's nothing wrong with it. But if you run the handle haphazardly, you can create variance. If you don't understand the premise of how to set the CPS up correctly and use it properly, you can induce variance. And so There's a number of things that can be done just with a short little discussion. So should you be having a problem with your CPS, don't hesitate to give us a call, and we'll be able to help you use it or troubleshoot the issue that's going on and make sure that you're having the best possible success with it. Now, for the rest of you that are watching this, obviously this CPS was returned to us and the claim was that it was inconsistent, that it was faulty. Clearly it is not faulty. The first one of you to see this that calls us can buy this CPS for $500. That's a $100 discount, and I'll even throw in free shipping on top of it. The number you call is 605-554-1911, and that number is also on our website at www.primalrights.com. You might have also noticed the sneak peek of our brand new product. We'll talk more about that in a later video.